And his opponent, making his way to the ring from California by way of Samoa, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the undefeated Samoa submission machine.
Well, Brad, we're kicking off the next match here in South Boston, and I would swear we were in South Samoa with that reception that Samoa Joe just got coming to the ring as he gets ready to face David Young.
Nearly blew the roof off of Halifax County Senior High School, but no love whatsoever for the Messiah of the Spinebuster, David Young.
David Young's got his work cut out for him tonight, facing Samoa Joe, the much decorated TNA wrestler.
Maybe they didn't realize what I was trying to do.
David's going to give it one more shot.
David Young, decorated champion himself, holding the NWA World Tag Team titles on numerous occasions. But he's facing Samoa Joe here tonight. I tell you, I'm a big David Young fan. I think he is a fantastic wrestler. I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers that was in TNA, underutilized as well. But I don't like his odds against Samoa Joe. Joe's just got something about him, Brad, that he's in there, and his little theme, the little catchphrase is "Joe's gonna kill you." And I mean, you think about catchphrases. Can you smell what I'm cooking? Joe's gonna kill you. I mean, which one's gonna strike fear in you?
It's an excellent point. David Young has thought better of this contest.
David Young insulted by the reception he's getting here in South Boston. I don't know what's the problem. I've had a great time meeting the people here in South Boston. They've all been friendly.
I was here in town for the food,
You were here. You got a little bit of the food.
Ever.
And they were nothing but nice. All the people here in South Boston are nice.
Both men circling, collar and elbow tie-up. I don't even know what to say for David Young here. I agree with everything that you said. He is so underrated. He is so talented. But strength is going to go to Samoa Joe. Size is going to go to Samoa Joe. I actually think speed is going to go to Samoa Joe in this one. David Young is going to have to wrestle the smartest match of his career to take down the big oak tree that is Samoa Joe.
Joe there with a takedown and then a slap in the face, showing no respect for David Young. And you know how that's very intimidating. You think you're in a contest. You're fighting, trying to win a match, and a guy is confident enough that he can take you down easily, slap you in the face, and get up and not press that advantage that he just scored with a takedown. That tells you a lot about what that person thinks about what he can do to you. Oh, and here we're going to go with kicks from David Young. Going to try to go a kick to the leg.
I said a minute ago I didn't know what the best strategy would be for David Young. I don't think it's going to be trying to slug it out.
I think he just thought better of that one. They received a return kick from Samoa Joe. And
that's a Charlie horse all day long.
David Young is surely regretting that idea.
Oh, my God.
Trust me, David, that is not the way to go. You don't want to exchange kicks with the big Samoa Joe. And I don't know how I would fight Joe.
Collar and elbow.
Well, really, behind the eyes. That might be the way to go.
Close fist punch.
Definitely want to get him down to the mat. Take away that size advantage he's got. Hit him and kick him any way you can. So David Young is excellent flurry here he's got going. If he can build on it, get Joe to the mat. But see, so far he hasn't. Oh, nice snap there it does. And a kick to the spine.
He's got Joe rocked now for the first time. Get that chin lock in. Could potentially slip that arm down and turn it into a choke.
Definitely the way to go. Keep Joe on the mat.
We've seen David Young choke in some big matches. Hopefully this will not be one of them. He is always one big victory away from making his mark for good. But Joe just made his mark upside the head of the Messiah of the Spine Buster.
David Young now punching bag for Samoa Joe. Big chop sends him to the mat. Look out. Kick. And an elbow. Look out. Oh, man. David Young needs to get out of that ring fast.
Boy, that knee drop is 285 pounds into your chest and almost a 3 count.
Young just showing how tough he really is, able to kick out after all those big impacts from Samoa Joe. But I'm telling you, if I'm David Young, get out of that ring.
Joe is firing up. Cover, but Young gets the shoulder up. Could come down to the muscle buster against the spine buster in this one. Young is going to have to put that flurry of offense in the corner was his best to date in the contest. Young is going to have to keep putting big moves together and keep Joe down. Joe right now is putting so many more moves together in a row than David Young has. Young with the big kick. Goes around the world and catches him again.
Wow, David Young shocking this crowd with those 2 kicks right to the head. It was a nice high kick to stun Joe. And then, Brad, as you called, that spin wheel kick right in the head laid Joe down.
I think that's going to be it, Jeff. I think if David Young pulls this one off, it's going to be combinations. Hit Joe 2-3 times at a time, if at all possible. Make every strike count. Use every second of your advantage. I think that might be the strategy for David Young here.
He's definitely trying to press that advantage now. He's choking Joe against the ropes and now just throttling his throat. Cutting that wind flow down, and that's what you got to do to beat somebody. You got to effectively take away that blood flow, that oxygen to the brain enough, or give them enough punishment that they're just not going to care about kicking out.
Well, this crowd is red hot for the Samoan submission machine, the former multiple-time X Division and World Tag Team Champion.
Young there with a handful of hair to send Joe to the mat. He needs to stay on him, though. It's not a time to gloat. Just putting Joe down is the start. You got to keep him down.
Young might be going for that big moonsault.
Well, he's facing the wrong direction for that one.
He's going to try something new off the top.
And he's going to use Brian for some balance. If you got to use Brian Hebner for balance, I don't think you should be doing it.
Didn't work. Double axe handle.
I think David Young picked the right thing there to give up on that one. You give Joe time to rest, you're going to pay, and pay dearly.
He's actually got Joe hurting here. Right there, choking him against that top rope, or the middle rope, excuse me. Joe trying to make a comeback. Firing away with those big boots. Brief elbow right in the jaw.
David Young's got Joe on the ground, but he's going to help him up to his knees, dropping a headbutt. Well, you know, the Samoans are known for being able to deliver incredible headbutts, and David Young, I think, not thinking very well, trying to give Joe a headbutt.
David Young wants another assistance.
Not thinking very well going to the top either. Joe's going to catch him. Both men now on the top. David Young able to shove him off. He just threw up a prayer too, thanking the Lord for some help on that one.
We could finally see it, Jeff Harris. We could finally see the big upset from David Young. It could happen right here tonight in South Boston.
2 3/4. David Young so close to upsetting Samoa Joe here in South Boston. What a huge win that would be.
It's just like you've said all along, Jeff. It's not that David Young is not a credible wrestler. He is. It's not that he's not a tough man. He is. It's just these high-pressure situations. David Young has so much trouble pulling it out. He'll play to the crowd. He'll go to the wrong move at the wrong time. This could be the night that David Young finally cements his spot as one of the top hands here in the UWF. But no matter how much he beats on Joe, it's still going to be an uphill climb because of reasons. No, I was going to say for reasons just like this. But David Young is one step ahead of the Samoan. Ooh, inverted tongue drop. Watch for the penalty kick. Watch for the senton. Woo, slipped out at 2.
David Young had about 1/10 of a second from losing this match.
Good move, he went to the eyes. Joe got the power slam.
2.
It was only 2. It was so close.
Ryan Hebner waving it off, saying it was a 2 count. I'll tell you what, from here, it looked like a 3 up here in the skybox.
Good quick combinations from Joe. Big elbow strike.
Joe has got everything going his way right now.
But David.
Well, he did. Talk about a turnaround.
2-2. Woo!
David Young nearly scored that upset pinfall right there. Just when I thought it was all over for David Young, he put together some nice offensive maneuvers, but he's taken a long time to go back. I don't know why he's fascinated with that top rope tonight, Brad.
Maybe he thinks that whatever it is he's trying to hit will bring him victory. Maybe he's convinced this is his ace in the hole. He's taking a long time up there. Maybe he wants to have Joe good and ready. He is taking a long time. Joe not in the position that he wants him in. Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't like his odds now, Brad.
I said it would be the spine buster against the muscle buster. David Young is in a bad position right now. It looks like it's going to be the muscle buster running start and boom! Joe drills him in the center of the ring. Big win for the Samoan submission machine. Eric Young is once again chasing around our referee, Brian Hebner. The second night of the big season finale here in South Boston, Virginia sees Showtime Eric Young taking on Charlie Dreamer.
Well, except for Eric Young thinks he's taking on Brian Hebner.
Hey, man, you're supposed to be here.
Eric Young just might be successful in getting inside the head of Charlie Dreamer. This is Dreamer's